Hi everyone, well today we're going to do a combination of things. We're going to do a bit of coordination, a bit of reaction time and a bit of balancing. Now the balancing one is something that we did last week, which I'll attach at the end of the video. You'll start with that as your warm-up and then you'll do the coordination and the reaction time stuff after that. Let's get started. So for this coordination practice, I'm just going to draw a line with my chalk. You do it with the stick. Draw it with a stick on the dirt or something like that. Alright, so it's pretty easy. We're just going to cross our legs over. We're going to do it for about 30 seconds. So that's a coordination one. Crossing my legs over forward and back for about 30 seconds. Now, if you've got a stopwatch, you get your partner to time you over 30 seconds. See how many you can do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and see how many you can do in 30 seconds. So that's the first challenge today. Okay, so I've marked out 5 meters between two lines, this line here and that line there with my tape measure. And now, I'm just going to practice doing this first. Land on both feet, 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 land on both feet. But the challenge makes it a little bit harder. You're going to land, cross 1 foot behind. 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 It's a coordination test. Let's see how I go. That's doing slowly, but then the challenge is how fast can you do that 5 meters and get your partner to time it for you. Okay, that's the second challenge. Get a time off your partner. If you haven't got a partner, just do it by yourself and see if you can time it, or just do it and get the combination right. Okay, for that last challenge, if you don't have a tape measure to measure out your 5 meters, you can just pace it out from the line. 5 big steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put down your mark, and that for me was 5 meters anyway. But for little people, it'll be a little bit shorter, and that's probably good for them. Okay, the next activity is a reaction time test. I've got a tennis ball. I'm going to throw it behind my head. I can't turn around until I hear it bounce. When I bounce, I've got to turn around and catch it before it lands a second time or bounces a second time. Let's see how I go. Oh, one more. So you've got to really be quick to react sometimes. You don't know where it's going to bounce. You just need a hard surface to land the ball on, so it'll bounce up high enough for you to catch it. Okay, one little bonus challenge at the end from Eric Surf 6. I call it footy post, peace sign. Here we go. Peace sign, footy post, peace sign, footy post, peace sign, footy post. I'll slow it down for you. Peace sign, footy post, peace sign, footy post. Give it a go. Good luck with everything else. Have fun today. And remember, we're all champions here. Okay, so we've got a new balance training program which is going to help us get that last activity down pat, so in a couple of weeks' time we should be able to do it. Now this is from a bloke called Dr. Oz. I found this one on the internet. There's lots of great stuff out there. Hands on your hip. This is how you start off. Point this finger out. Put your other leg out the back. You're going to bring it in and out. In and out. In and out. In and out for 20 seconds. And you're going to swap. Hand on the other hip. Pointing out with his finger, flick out the back, in and out, in and out, in and out. Do that for 20 seconds. For the next part of the program, we're going to do this, put our hands in the prayer position, get up on our toes, to the side, to the middle, to the side, to the middle, to the side. Look up, look down, look up, look down, to the side, to the middle, to the side. So, Then you do the same thing, but you're going to close your eyes. See if you can do that for about 10 seconds. So that's getting back to that other challenge we were doing. Okay, so the next part, we're bringing our foot forward, all the way back. We're going to do this 6 times on each side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, on the other side. 1, 2, bring your foot all the way forward. Here we go, and there's the last one. Okay, the next one, you're going to do 15 seconds on each leg. Hands in the prayer position. Bring your leg up, your foot up your leg. You're going across and across. You're doing this. So you're taking out hands, reverse to your knee. Keep your stomach in tight. Keep that core tight. You're going to do that for 15 seconds, and you're going to do the other foot. Keep that stomach tight. Okay, next one. Feet together, up on your toe, just moving your knee around in a circle like that. Doing that for about 12 seconds. A big circle of the knee, and doing the other knee up on your toe. Do that for about 12 seconds. Okay, for this one, feet are together. Bring your knee up. Now you can bring it just to there if you like. Or bring it all the way up. Put your hands out like this. One hand in, one hand in, one hand in, one hand in. We can do both hands in. Do that for about 12 seconds on each leg. Change to the other leg. Hands out. One hand in, one hand in, one hand in, one hand in. Together. You can also do this with shoes on or without shoes on. It's a good way to practice your balance. Of course, sometimes you've got shoes on, sometimes you don't when you're playing sport. Depends on the sport. There you go. Okay, to end off, hands on hips. Just rotating your hips nice and slowly for 5 seconds in one direction and the other direction. Back. So do that a couple of times on both sides. Put your hands in the prayer position, some big deep breaths. In, out, in, out. So if we practice that balance program every couple of days, let's come back and see how we go in the big challenge later on. I think I'm getting better.